Hi everyone, this is Irma. Today I'll be showing you how you can use your regular cuts in your Silhouette Studio and make them into print-in cuts, and how you can customize them to whatever colors you like. So we'll go ahead and use this little giraffe. I've brought it into my cutting mat already. And this is how it shows up all grouped together. We want to ungroup it, so select it, ungroup. Now we want to start adding color to it. So you want to go ahead and open the fill color window, and you have choices of colors. We're going to select the middle and make that orange. We'll select this one and make that white. You won't see the white because obviously you are on a white background. Now the little circles for the giraffe's body are all separate, so you can go ahead and fill them with color separately if you like, but it will make it easier if we go ahead and group everything together right from the get-go. So I missed a little spot, so I'm going to group that again. So these I'm going to select and make them yellow. The eye is right here, so the little pupil will be black, white, and I'm going to put it on top of that one. I'm going to select it because I want it to be right in the middle, and I'm going to use this little tool right here, which is the align window, and I'm going to use this centralize to centralize so that the pupil gets exactly in the middle. And now I want them to stay that way, so I'm going to group them together. So we are all finished. So at this point we can move them on top of each other. And line them up perfectly. Now I've already prepared a another one. There you go. That's how I have it. Now when I click on it, most everything is not grouped. We want to go ahead and select it before we go on to the next step and group everything together. You can leave it selected. We're going to open the cut style window to see where our cut lines are. Currently our cut lines are still here where it would have cut if we would have cut them out of cardstock. So if you go ahead and print right now and then try to cut it, you'd get a big mess. So we want to remove everything, and we just want to cut the edge. So you can see now that our little print and cut will just cut around the edge. So now I'll go ahead and prepare my printing surface. So as you can see, I opened up my page tools window so that I could set up my page to print on an 8.5 by 11 paper. I also added my registration marks, so don't forget that. Click on here and change these settings if you want to. My giraffe I resized to the size that I wanted, and then I went ahead and colored in another cutting design and added him there. Now one thing I did want to mention about these little red lines is that if they're distracting to you, you can remove them completely. They won't print. And how you do that is you go over to the line color window. And that's different than this window, which is the fill color window, although they both look very much the same. But this one, the line color window, changes the color or removes completely those lines that you see. There you go. That way you can get a better idea of what your design will look like. Or you can change the colors of the lines. I'm going to go ahead and leave them the salmon color. So now I'm all ready to print, and once I'm finished printing, I'll go ahead and pop it into my silhouette, and it should cut around this line after it reads the registration marks, and then this one, it should cut right on the edge. So I will go ahead and show you how it came out by including a picture at the end. I hope this really helped you, and it helps you to maximize your use of your files. Thanks for watching. Hi everyone. Before I show you the cut project, I wanted to quickly mention something that came up when I was actually trying to cut it out. I didn't realize it, but my settings down here below where it says registration mark format were set to Silhouette SD. You can see that at the 4.46 mark in the video, and that totally messed up my cutting. As you can see, if I switch it, it removes that little mark, and I actually had smaller registration marks manually set, and I changed them just now or when I was messing around because I thought that might have been the problem. But what ended up being the problem was that I really didn't need to be on Silhouette SD. I needed to be on Auto or Cameo, and that was causing just a whole lot of cutting issues from it not reading the registration marks to kind of cutting completely wrong. So if you're having issues and you think maybe you're not calibrated or something's wrong with the Cameo, why don't you check and see if the format is correct. I don't know how I switched that around, but I must have clicked on it accidentally and I didn't know that. But once I changed it and got that little that registration mark, that little square up there, everything cut out perfectly. So hopefully you won't have any problems. Thanks.